Hey, what's up, everybody? It's All Henley Films here today, and today I'm going to be talking about basically why I think The Force Awakens is better than A New Hope. And I know a lot of people are going to be thinking, because a lot of people said that this movie's so similar to New Hope, they didn't like it. Well, I liked it a lot more than A New Hope, and I've got three good reasons on why I like it a lot more. The reason it's three because, well, I don't want to make a super long video that just bores you guys out, so I'm going to get the main things. I've got littler things, but I'm going to get the three main things. So just sit back, watch the whole video, and then write what you want in the comments. Alright, so here we go. At number one, I'm going to get a simple one out of the way. Okay, I think the characters in The Force Awakens are a lot more likable than the ones in A New Hope.
The reason that I think that the characters in The Force Awakens are better than the ones in A New Hope is, well, it's not complicated, but it's going to need some explaining. Okay, here we go. I'm going to start off with, I love the idea of this cocky pilot, Poe Dameron. Yeah, he's kind of similar to Han Solo, but he's actually fighting for the Resistance, as opposed to Han Solo, who it took him a while to actually finally join the rebellion. I don't think he's officially in on the rebellion until episode 6. And Poe Dameron, he's just already there, and he basically gets along with everybody he meets, except for the bad guys, but you know what I mean. Also, Finn, the idea of a rogue stormtrooper, I really enjoyed that. That's pretty good. And, yeah, I know Rey is similar to Luke in a lot of ways. I'm not going to point them out because they have been pointed out countless times. However, there are some differences. Luke grew up with an aunt and uncle and lived in well, it's not a nice house, but it's something, and had friends. Rey lives in an AT-AT that's junky, has no friends, has no family, and her life basically sucks. So there's some differences right there. And I'm not really going to go into the minor characters. Well, I'll go into Kylo Ren. I do not like him as much as Vader. However, the idea of his character is pretty cool. Also, his lightsaber. And I like how he tries to mimic Vader. That's pretty good. And moving on to number 2.
Okay, my next one I'm probably going to get a lot of backlash about, but it's the action sequences. I like the action sequences a lot more in Force Awakens than A New Hope.
Now, I know a lot of people are going to get on my case about this, about the action. Those write simply in the comments, action doesn't contribute to story. But it makes a movie better. It does. You can't argue with that it does make a movie better. I'm going to say this for once. Even though Attack of the Clones is my number 2 Star Wars movie, I still do think that the love scenes, if there weren't as much action as there was, the movie probably wouldn't have been my number 2, because the big battle at Geonosis is the main reason why it is number 2. But anyways, the action sequences in The Force Awakens, I like the one at Jakku more than the fight on Tantive 4. Because on Jakku, I like the opening of the stormtroopers are in these little, I don't know what they're transports, and it's like D-Day. It reminds me of D-Day. It's all flashy. They don't really know what's going on. And then, bam, right when they land and the doors open, they just run out shooting, explosions everywhere, and there's this ragtag group of villagers trying to take them on, and they just slaughter them all. And then I like it when Poe Dameron just picks off a couple of them easily. And I also liked it when some of them got hit, they just went flying like out of a video game. Like when Han blasts Traitor, that stormtrooper. He just, with Chewie's crossbow, he just goes flying. It's hilarious. The ones in New Hope, they're good, but they're not that good. They're kind of, again, it's the very first Star Wars movie, but they're the poorest action scenes in any of the Star Wars movies. They really are. Every other one has better ones. This one has probably the weakest. And I'm going to move into number 3 now.
Okay, and at number 3, we've got the plot. Now, don't get me wrong. I like A New Hope's plot. Do not get me wrong on that. But I like The Force Awakens' plot better.
Okay. I'm also going to get a lot of backlash for saying stuff about the plot, but here we go. I like the plot in The Force Awakens better than in A New Hope, and it is because when that opening crawl in The Force Awakens pops up, the first line there is, Luke Skywalker has vanished. Bam, I'm on board. Because you want to know what happened, why did he vanish, where did he vanish to, and what's he doing right now. So that gets you on board right away. The whole movie isn't really based on finding Luke, which I do like. It has two plots. Destroying Starkiller Base doesn't come in until they don't really want to blow it up until the end, you know what I'm saying? But finding Luke has always been kind of moving them through, because BB-8 has the map to Luke, so they're trying to give it to him, to the Resistance. So it centers around finding Luke, because you want to know, where's Luke, where's Luke, where is Luke? And in A New Hope, it's about the Death Star. That's good, but I'm not really on board with that. I'm not hooked right away. I gotta watch more to get hooked. And you know, I like it, and trust me, I like every Star Wars movie, but A New Hope's plot is one of the weaker ones. Now, Episode 1, that probably has the weakest plot. I'm gonna say that. Even though I like it better than A New Hope, I have other reasons if you want to know why in my 7 Star Wars movies ranked. But the reason its plot is just kind of, it's slow. After Attentive 4, it's slow. And that is basically it for why I like the plot. I'll do some more explaining in the comments, alright, when you guys have questions or write a comment. And that's about it, guys. So those are pretty much all my reasons on why I think The Force Awakens is better than A New Hope. Feel free to comment, but please take it easy. Don't go extreme negativity. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. All Henley Films, out.